Money never sleeps, but right now, money is doing something much more interesting. It is moving. We're living through the single largest migration of private wealth in modern history. And I don't just mean that metaphorically, I have the numbers. I'm Nadia Mirdad, founder and licensed real estate consultant here in Dubai. I specialized in helping international investors build high-performing property portfolios without the guesswork. According to the latest Henley Partners 2025 wealth report, the UAE is ranked as the #1 destination globally for migrating millionaires. We're expecting a net inflow of 9,800 high net worth individuals this year alone. To put that in perspective, we outperformed the USA, we surpassed Singapore, we ranked ahead of Switzerland. In total, that is an estimated $63 billion in private wealth relocating to this country in a single year. And to understand why they're coming, you first have to understand what they are running from. In the West, we're seeing a policy pivot that is fundamentally rewriting the rules of wealth preservation. Rising taxes, regulatory pressure, and social instability. Now let's look at the specifics. Take the United Kingdom, for instance. The historic non-dom tax status is effectively ending. The report shows the UK is projected to lose 16,500 millionaires in 2025. That is a historic exodus of capital. Witness what is happening in Canada. The capital gains inclusion rate has jumped significantly for corporations and high-end earners. This has created a wave of anxiety among investors who feel they're being penalized for their success. And consider Germany, the industrial engine of Europe, is showing signs of stalling. Insolvencies have reached a 10-year high. We're seeing a massive increase in inquiries for alternative residency from German nationals who are worried about the future of the Eurozone economy. Investors are asking a simple question. Where can I build a legacy without the government taking half of it? The answer is right here. And let's be very specific about why. While the rest of the world is finding new ways to tax you, Dubai remains one of the last true citadels of financial freedom. For individual property investors, the number is simple. Zero. Zero personal income tax, zero capital gains tax on your real estate appreciation. If you buy a villa for 5 million and you sell it for 10 million, that profit is yours. There is no inclusion rate, there is no wealth tax. In a world of shrinking margins, this is your edge. I'm Nadia, your investment consultant. Today, we aren't just scratching the surface. We're going deep. We're decoding the 2026 pivot point and why this city has become the world's ultimate sanctuary if you're looking to position your portfolio for the next decade. You need to watch this until the end. Let's decode the shift. First, let's talk about the foundation. Why are families moving now? It is about the two S words, safety and stability. According to the Nobel 2025 Safety Index, the UAE is ranked the #1 safest country in the world. We ranked higher than Singapore, we exceeded the safety scores of Japan. Whether it's walking alone at night or the safety of your assets, the data is undeniable. And economically, the US and World Report now ranks the UAE as the second most economically stable country globally. We are second only to Switzerland. Think about that. We're statistically safer and more stable than G7 nations. This is a country where over 200 nationalities and every major faith live in absolute peace. And it starts at the top. We don't just have a Ministry of Finance, we have the world's only Ministry of Tolerance. We have a Ministry of the State of Happiness and Well-being. We have a dedicated Ministry of Artificial Intelligence. This is a government that is proactively designing the future, not just reacting to the present. For a family looking to escape global chaos, this isn't just an investment, it's a sanctuary. But a sanctuary needs a strong engine, and the engine is running hotter than ever. Let's look at the 3 critical numbers the media often misses. Number 1, population growth. We have officially crossed the 4 million resident mark in 2025. But here is the shocker. We added over 235,000 new residents in just the last 12 months. To put that in perspective, we're effectively adding a new mid-sized European city to our population every single year. And the pace is accelerating. We just saw 17,000 people move here in a single month. This is not a bubble. This is raw physical demand for housing. Number 2, tourism. In the first 10 months of 2025 alone, we welcomed 15.7 million international visitors. That is a 5% increase year on year. This massive influx is what drives the short-term rental yields that are the envy of the world. Number 3, digital infrastructure. Multinationals are not just opening sales offices here. They're building the AI backbone of the region. Look at the landmark deal between Microsoft and G42 and the UAE's sovereign AI holding company. Microsoft invested $1.5 billion directly into the UAE to co-develop AI solutions. They are building massive data centers to power the next generation of computing. Amazon Web Services and Oracle are doing the same. And speaking of the digital economy, we need to address the elephant in the room: digital assets. I often get asked, Nadia, is Dubai really crypto-friendly? Is it safe? The answer is yes, but not in the Wild West way you might think. Dubai established VARA, the Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority. This is the world's first independent regulator specifically for Web3. What does that mean for you? It means you don't buy real estate in the shadows. You buy it through licensed, government-approved friction points. You send your digital assets to a regulated custodian. They instantly convert it into a manager's check or fiat transfer for the developer. The developer gets their dirhams, you get your title deed, and the government tracks the entire compliance chain. It is clean, it is transparent, and it is why billions of dollars in digital wealth are moving from cold storage into concrete assets right here in Dubai. So when you combine population growth, tourism, and AI infrastructure, you see a city that is future-proofing itself faster than anyone else. In 2024 alone, FDI inflows into the UAE surged by nearly 49%. That is 45.6 billion US dollars entering the economy in a single year. Dubai is now ranked number 2 globally for the new greenfield FDI projects. We're outperforming London, we are surpassing New York, and is this momentum slowing down? Absolutely not. Latest government figures confirm that non-oil GDP has grown by 5%, and it now makes up over 75% of the total economy. The government target is to double the size of the economy by 2033. And this brings us to the Golden Visa. This is the strategic catalyst of the Dubai property market. In the past, your visa was tied to your employer. If you lost your job, you had to leave. That uncertainty is gone. With a property investment of just 2 million dirhams, that's roughly 545 US dollars, you qualify for the 10-year Golden Visa. This is a self-sponsored residency. It covers you, it covers your spouse, it covers your children, it even covers your domestic staff. There is no requirement to stay in the country every 6 months. It is the ultimate insurance policy for your family's future. But why is everyone whispering about 2026? Because smart investors follow the government's checkbook. The Dubai government just approved the budget for the 2025-2027 cycle, 272 billion dirhams. That is the largest budget in the history of the Emirate. But here's a statistic that matters most. 46% of that spending is allocated strictly to infrastructure. Roads, bridges, drainage, power. When a government spends nearly half its budget on infrastructure, they're not planning for maintenance. They're planning for massive growth. By 2026, the way the city moves changes forever. We're talking about commercial launch of air taxis. The CEO of Skyports has confirmed the launch date, March 31st, 2026. Imagine going from Dubai International Airport to the Palm in 10 minutes, flying over the traffic. On the ground, Uber has already launched driverless trials with fully autonomous commercial service, arriving in Q1 2026. But rapid growth brings one inevitable challenge: traffic. If you have driven on Hesse Street at 6 p.m., you know exactly what I'm talking about. The population boom has put pressure on the arteries of the city. But here's the difference. In London or New York, traffic is a debate. In Dubai, it is an engineering order. The government didn't just listen to the complaints, they mobilized billions to fix them. Look at the Al Khail Road improvement, 700 million dirhams to eliminate bottlenecks. Look at the Hesse Street upgrade, 689 million dirhams to double the capacity of our busiest connector. Look at the newly completed Al Jamail Street, formerly Garn Al Sabha, 4 new bridges that have already cut travel times by 40% for the residents in the south. But for the smart investor, the real alpha is a north-south split. In the north, the massive Al Shindaga corridor is effectively complete. This isn't just a bridge, it's a velocity track that cuts travel time from 104 minutes down to just 16 minutes. This is the key that unlocks Dubai Maritime City and Dubai Islands, merging them seamlessly with the city center. In the south, we have the newly awarded 1.5 billion dirhams Al Fay Road expansion. This is the game changer for the ultra-luxury belt. It creates a frictionless expressway directly from Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road into the heart of the new sanctuary districts. If you're looking at the Oasis or the Grand Polo, this is your lifeline. It gives you the exclusivity of a private estate, but with a direct, high-speed artery connecting you back to the marina in minutes. And then there are 2 giants of public transport. The first, the Blue Line Metro. This is an 18 billion dirham expansion connecting Dubai Creek Harbor, Silicon Oasis, and Mirdad. If you know real estate, you know the rule: follow the metro. Properties with walking distance of these new stations are poised for an immediate premium. Second, the Al Maktoum International Airport. This is a 128 billion dirham project. It will be the world's largest aviation hub, 5 times the size of the current airport. This is shifting the center of gravity of the entire city towards the south. But infrastructure is only hardware. You need software. You need people. This is a soft power shift. Look at the recent bridge summit the UAE just hosted. It attracted over 40,000 tech moguls, crypto pioneers, and wellness experts from 182 countries. These aren't just conferences. These are the gateways to the golden visa. People come for the summit, they see the safety, and they stay for the lifestyle. And that lifestyle is about to level up. We call it the Disney effect. Now, to be clear, I don't mean Mickey Mouse is opening a park. I'm talking about an economic impact that rivals a Disney launch. We have the 3.9 billion Wynn Al Marjan Casino opening in 2027. The gaming area alone is confirmed to be larger than Wynn Las Vegas. We also have the massive Harry Potter-themed land officially confirmed for Warner Bros. World in Abu Dhabi. But for the sophisticated investor, the real story is the cultural multiplier on Saadiyat Island. The Zayed National Museum has just opened its doors, and the massive Guggenheim, Abu Dhabi, is set to finish in 2026. These are global anchor attractions. They're less than an hour away, but they drive massive spillover demand into the Dubai market. History shows us that when anchors of this magnitude open, the demand for short-term rentals in the region skyrockets. 2026 is your final window to buy pre-opening assets before that spillover hits. Now I know what you're thinking. Nadia, this sounds great, but how do I actually buy? Can I get a mortgage if I live in London, Berlin, Milan, or Toronto? The answer is yes. This is the mechanics of the market. If you are a non-resident, cash is king. But it's not your only option. We have excellent mortgage products for non-residents, typically offering up to 50% or even 60% loan to value. But the real advantage of Dubai is the payment plan. Most developers offer interest-free payment plans directly. You pay a down payment, usually 20%. Then you pay installments, perhaps 1% a month or 5% every quarter, while the property is being built. This allows you to leverage your capital without dealing with the banks or interest rates until handover. It is the most investor-friendly system in the world. However, a warning, don't just buy anything. We're seeing a tale of two markets. Mass market apartments in secondary locations are seeing rising supply. But luxury villas and waterfront properties, we have a chronic undersupply. We just crossed the 4 million population mark in 2025. We hit that milestone years ahead of schedule. The demand for high quality, low density living is outstripping what developers can build. So where do you put your capital? Here are my top 7 micro markets to watch and the specific data hook for each one. Number 1, Palm Jebel Ali. The hook is the 50% arbitrage. Right now, Palm Jebel Ali is trading at roughly 50% of the price per square foot of Palm Jumeirah. You're buying waterfront real estate on the world's most anticipated island at half the price of its older sister. But here's the kicker. It isn't just cheaper, it is engineered better. Palm Jebel Ali is twice the size of Palm Jumeirah, but with significantly lower density. We're talking about a master plan where 30% of the island is dedicated to green spaces and renewable energy. The front-to-front distance is much wider here, which solves 2 problems. It guarantees pristine water circulation, and it gives you true privacy from your neighbors across the water. And forget the traffic bottlenecks. This island has 3 separate entry bridges connecting directly to the highway. You get double the scale, double the privacy, and friction-free access, all for 50 cents on the dollar. That is an arbitrage that simply won't last. Number 2, Dubai Creek Harbor. The hook is the autonomous downtown. Now for 5 years, every agent has sold this as the next downtown. But in 2026, the data finally catches up to the hype. This is officially the first district designed for the post-car era. The RTA has designed it as a launch zone for Cruise, the driverless taxis backed by General Motors. And Emaar isn't just building a mall here, they're building Dubai Square. To put the scale in perspective, this project is 3 times the size of downtown. It is an AI-driven indoor city featuring the world's first EV drive-through lanes, allowing you to drive your electric vehicle inside the retail district. But unlike the original downtown, this isn't a concrete jungle. It is anchored by a massive central park, a 6-kilometer waterfront promenade. It is horizontal, breathable, and future-proof. You get the Metro Premium, the Tech Premium, the Green Premium, all in one asset. This is where the old luxury meets the new future. You have two powerhouses right next to each other. Number 3, Expo City, Dubai. Most investors think this is a future project. They are wrong. The infrastructure isn't planned, it's finished. Over 80% of the city's built environment is already standing. The Dubai Metro, the Red Line, is fully functioning, delivering you from the city center to the entrance in 35 minutes. It is the new corporate command center of Dubai. DP World has moved its global head offices here, and Emirates Airline has just opened its new 500 million dirham pilot training center right next door. When the airline and the port authority both move their operations to one location, you know exactly where the economy is going. But the immediate trigger is a Dubai Exhibition Center. The government is executing a 10 billion dirham expansion, making it the largest indoor venue in the region. It is the new home of GITEX and global mega events. That means 200,000 CEOs and founders will be looking for short-term rentals here, and the best part, it is a pedestrian-first city. It is home to 123 LEED certified buildings and the Expo Valley Nature Reserve, a green lung with a lake and 1,000 native trees. You have the global HQ next door, the metro at your doorstep, and the forest in your backyard. It is the perfect 15-minute city. Number 4. First, Dubai Maritime City. This is a rare anomaly, a freehold peninsula that also carries a free zone status. Think of it as Manhattan meets Canary Wharf. It is high intensity, high value, and surrounded by water. But the developer Beyond, part of the Omniat Group, is adding a twist. They're creating the Forest District. They're literally planting a native woodland on the sea, complete with shaded cycling tracks, green canopies, and private beach access. You get the Manhattan skyline and the actual nature in one location. Second, Rashid Yachts and Marina. This is the new Monaco of the Middle East. It is anchored by the legendary Queen Elizabeth II floating hotel and the new floating yacht club. Emaar is building the Dubai Mall by the Sea here, a luxury open-air retail district dedicated to high-end brands. But the real showstopper? The 500-meter canal pool, the longest residential swimming pool in Dubai. You're buying more into a district that combines a private sandy beach and a super yacht marina and a global cruise hub capable of docking 7 mega vessels at once. It is the undisputed tourism engine of the North. Number 5, Oasis. Most people see a secluded resort. I see the new 1.5 billion dirham Al Fay Road expansion that feeds directly into this district. You get the sanctuary of a private estate, but with a high-speed artery connecting you to the city in minutes. But here's the real data point: low density. This is officially one of the lowest density master plans in Dubai. 25% of the entire land area is dedicated strictly to open spaces, canals, and greenery. You're surrounded by water, not your neighbors. Any location, you're exactly 18 minutes from the new Maktoum International Airport. You're buying the Blue Lagoon lifestyle today, right next to the world's biggest economic engine tomorrow. Number 6, the Grand Polo Club and Resort. The hook is the Green Sanctuary. Now, we just talked about the Oasis being the blue Emirates Hills, exclusive, water-focused, and ultra-luxury. But not everyone wants water. Some people, they want land. This is where the Grand Polo Club comes in. Think of this as a green sister to the Oasis. Emaar has dedicated 1.7 million square meters strictly to nature. We're talking about 3 championship polo fields and a forest corridor that connects the entire project. The hook here is the sport of kings. This is Asia's largest dedicated polo community. While the oasis offers privacy behind the lagoon, Grand Polo offers prestige on a field. It sits right next door, benefiting from the same Al Fay Road expansion, but offering a completely different lifestyle. If the oasis is the Beverly Hills of Dubai, this is the Hamptons. You buy here for space, the horse, and greenery. Last but not least, number 7, Town Square. The hook is the yield shield. This is for my yield hunters. Town Square is recession-proof. It offers consistent 7.5 to 8% net rental yields. But why is the demand so high? Because the developer, Nashama, cracked the code on affordable luxury. This isn't just a row of houses. It's a master-planned ecosystem. It is anchored by a massive central park, complete with a carousel and splash pads that feels like a European plaza. And the catalysts for price growth are already confirmed. First, a new boutique hotel is planned for the district. Second, and most importantly, Innoventures Education has confirmed the new Dubai International Academy IB curriculum is opening right inside the community in August 2026. This is a Tier 1 school brand entering an affordable community. That mismatch drives massive demand. You're buying the school-run convenience, the park life luxury, and the yield shield safety, all in one asset. I know we've covered a lot of ground today, and in the coming weeks, I'll be releasing full deep dive videos on each of these specific locations. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss those tours. But a warning, the market moves faster than YouTube. By the time I upload those videos, the specific units with the highest appreciation potential may already be sold. So if you don't want to wait and you want to secure the best assets before the public sees them, make no mistake, the global wealth map is shifting, and Dubai is the new center of gravity. The window to position yourself ahead for the 2026 boom is open, but it won't stay open forever. If you're serious about securing your capital in the world's safest growth market, here is your next step. Click the link below and book a private consultation with me. Let's look at your portfolio, your goals, and find the right asset for you. I'm Nadia Mirdad. Let's get your capital moving to the right place, and peace to you.